So, what if I told you that you could get your entire weekend back? I'm serious, and all it takes is just changing how you think about cleaning. Today, we're going to dive into some absolutely brilliant Japanese philosophies that are all about slashing your chore time. And the best part? It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter.
I mean, does this feel familiar? You work so hard all week, you're looking forward to Saturday, and then bam! It feels like your house owns you, not the other way around. It's like your entire weekend is just one long to-do list. But what if we could actually, flip that script?
All right, so let's talk about the weekend cleaning trap. This is that cycle, right? You let everything kind of build up all week long, and then you're hit with this huge, overwhelming cleaning marathon that just eats up all your free time. It's such a frustrating trap to be in.
And that's the key thing to remember here. The goal isn't just to have a perfectly clean home. I mean, sure, that's nice. But the real goal? It's about getting your free time back. This is about reclaiming your weekend for you, for your family, for whatever you actually want to be doing, which probably isn't scrubbing, right? So, how do we do it? Well, it all comes down to this one powerful idea, the prevention philosophy. It's a total mindset shift. Instead of waiting for a mess and then reacting to it, the whole goal is to stop that mess from becoming a big deal in the first place.
Okay, this really shows the difference, doesn't it? On the one hand, you've got what most of us are used to, scrubbing away at old, caked-on dirt. It's a ton of work. But the other approach, the Japanese philosophy, is all about stopping that dirt before it even starts. It's proactive. You're creating a home where grime just doesn't get a chance to build up.
Okay, so how do we actually stop dirt before it starts? Let's get into the good stuff. Here are some super practical hacks you can literally start using today. You are going to love this. It's called the wait and wash bathtub technique. And it is a game changer. So before you even step into the shower, you just spray the whole tub down with a foam cleaner. Then you just take your shower. You let it sit there and do its thing. That waiting time is the magic part. The foam is breaking down all that soap scum and grime for you. So when you're done, all you have to do is rinse it off. That's it. No scrubbing. It's absolutely brilliant.
And check out these other two preventative hacks. You know those gross, gunky seams around your sink or your stove? Ugh. Instead of trying to scrub them, you just put down some waterproof tape. When it gets dirty, you just peel it off and put on a new piece. The chore is just gone. It's amazing. And the same idea applies to your dish rack. Who likes cleaning those things? Nobody. So instead, you use a simple drying mat, and when it needs a clean, you just throw it in the wash. Problem solved.
So, prevention is the foundation, right? Now let's build on that. The next level is all about using smarter tools to make your tasks simpler. We're talking about making daily maintenance so easy it's almost effortless. This leads us to this amazing concept called Nagara-Sōji. And what it means is basically cleaning while you're doing something else. Think about it. Instead of setting aside time just for cleaning, you could, say, run a lint roller over the floor while you're watching TV or talking on the phone. It just turns a chore into this mindless secondary thing you do. It's multitasking at its best.
Okay, here's a perfect example of that gap between how we usually use things and the smart Japanese way. Take a lint roller. They call it a koro in Japan. Most of us, we just use it on our clothes, right? But its real secret power is for daily floor cleaning. It picks up hair and dust so quickly, and it's totally silent. It means you almost never have to lug out the big, loud vacuum cleaner. And it's the same with a floor wiper. A quick daily swipe keeps the dust from ever getting out of control.
And then there's this. You gotta love the name Geki Ochikan. It literally translates to super fall-off boy. How great is that? But behind the fun name is a really serious idea, getting maximum cleaning power with minimal chemicals. This is one of those melamine sponges, and it can get rid of really tough scuffs and marks using just water. No harsh chemicals needed. Now, all of these ideas are really tied together by this one beautiful concept, motenai. And motenai is the spirit of avoiding waste and really cherishing what you have. It's not about being cheap, not at all. It's about being clever and resourceful and respectful of your things. Which brings us to our next perfect example. And here it is, motenai in action. It's so simple. Instead of just tossing out an old toothbrush, you give it a new job. And why? Because that little head is the absolute perfect size for getting into all those tight, awkward spots around faucets and drains that a big brush just can't reach. You're using something you already have to get a better result. That's motenaya. So, let's put all the pieces together. This is your path to a lighter weekend. When you combine that prevention mindset with a little bit of multitasking and some clever tool use, you really do create this clear path to a weekend that is way lighter, way freer, and feels like it belongs to you again.
So you want to give this a try? Here are 2 super simple things you can do to start. Tonight, try that wait and wash trick in the bathtub. Or, the next time you're at the store, look for some of that waterproof tape for the seams around your sink. And of course, the next time you switch out your toothbrush, hang on to the old one. These are tiny little actions, but they're the beginning of a whole new way of doing things.
And this is maybe the most important takeaway of all. The goal here is maintenance, not perfection. You're not trying to have a surgically clean home 24/7. A little bit of easy, low-effort maintenance every day is so much more effective and way less stressful than chasing that impossible idea of a perfect deep clean every single weekend.
Which, leaves us with the big question, the most important one, really. Once you start preventing messes and you start getting back hours of your time every single week, what are you going to do with your reclaimed weekend? It's a pretty exciting thing to think about, isn't it?